to the office asks for JJ, like he's Jimmy Walker from Good Times or something. But at the end of the day, Jeff is still a very average, perhaps used to be athletic, white dude from
Fact!
But in a way, all of us have a Jeff Johnson in our life. For some, their mailman is their Jeff Johnson. For others, their doctor is their Jeff Johnson. For us, Jeff Johnson is a 40-year-old man who's trying so hard to look like a poor man's Jeff Bridges. But as sure as my name is Derek Fennick, the people gathered here today can have their own personal Jeff Johnson, who unfortunately happens to be the actual Jeff Johnson. Jeff may have a generic name, but generic is the last name this man is. Jeff is a ridiculously unique individual. I've had the privilege of knowing Jeff for 16 years and worked with him for almost 15 of those 16 years. I've learned so much from Jeff over the years. Things like how one man can buy more Ron Paul crap than anybody else.
Bumper stickers!
I've had to hear for years how this Elmer Fudd was going to save America. I forgot to see, walking in here, how faded the bumper sticker is in the back of his car. Jeff is quite the conspiracy theorist as well. I learned through him about the ridiculous theory of chemtrails. Jeff explained to me the conspiracy theory that the government gives airlines chemicals that literally dump into the atmosphere for sinister purposes while in flight, and this is why you see the cloudy trails behind planes in the air. Or, if you weren't half a moron, you may call these condensation trails, which is a result of normal emissions of water vapor from piston engines and jet engines at high altitude, which the water vapor condenses into
It's poo! It's poo!
But wait, I forgot we're talking to Jeff here, so let me try this another way. Jeff, you know when it's cold outside, you have to wear your jammy jams? And you start your car and the white cloudy stuff comes out of your tailpipe? Jeff also taught me how to look cool in camouflage, kill extremely dangerous animals like ducks. But somehow can almost faint when you explain to him a simple medical procedure, show him your paper cut.
That's so true.
It's funny because it's true!
Jeff taught me how to overanalyze something to ridiculous degrees. One time we decided to change our bathroom lighting specs from those crappy Hollywood lights to something a little nicer. And I think the house cost difference was like $30. Jeff disagreed that we should be installing these new light fixtures and proceeded to create a 500-page manifesto. And this decision was going to destroy the world.
It cost you money.
Jeff also taught me the proper way of disposing of a hooker's body. It involves ample amounts of lime and hydrochloric acid, a bunch of 100-gallon garbage bags, plenty of duct tape, and a discreet location. Of course, that's not true. But what is true is one time Jeff and I went to Daytona Beach
Oh God, Daytona.
to see the Daytona 500, and we went out to get some drinks, and on the way back to the house we were staying at, we were pulled over by a cop.
An Orman cop.
Literally in the driveway of where we were staying.
Yes, totally.
While the cop was walking to the car, Jeff was blabbing out, "Oh, fucking asshole. I wasn't speeding. This guy's a dick, blah, 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 blah." Jeff was doing like 100 down the side street. The cop approached the car and asked, "Have we been drinking?" Jeff said, "Yeah, but I'm fine." Probably not the best answer. The cop was about to administer a sobriety test when I rushed to Jeff's rescue.
Oh yeah, this is all true.
Officer. Officer, I'm Jeff's boss. He is a great guy and a responsible member of society. I can vouch for him and can tell you that he has not placed the public in any sort of danger tonight.
Like he's 80 years old. Oh, I'm his boss. He's a nice guy. It's okay.
The officer looked at me, rolled his eyes, and said, "Mr. Johnson, please step out of the car." At that moment, I realized being somebody's boss really meant nothing to most people. Jeff surprisingly passed the sobriety test, by the way.
I passed the test.
I
wasn't drunk!
He was 100%.
I wasn't drunk that dick.
I wasn't drunk, that
I
dick.
wasn't speeding either.
Yeah, you were. 145.
The truth is, I miss working with Jeff. I miss walking outside with him every day after work, watching him get into his Stang, roll that top down, throw his screw you shades on, light up his cig and rev up his engine and stare at you with that "I'm the fucking man" look.
Get that Mustang, man.
The truth is, Jeff is the man. I consider myself a better person for knowing him. We shared a lot of ups and downs over the years, and Jeff is the first person to be there for you when you need him to be. Sometimes he's there for you when you don't even know you need him to be. He's a ridiculously bright individual, a model father and husband, a fantastic friend, and the truth is, there's nothing generic about Jeff at all. If the world just had a few more Jeff Johnsons, the world would be a much better place. Jeff, I know 40th birthdays are a huge milestone in one's life. Unfortunately, I've already been there. But the reality is, having you in our lives every day is a milestone for us. Happy birthday.